Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar took another challenge to the top side on Tuesday and therefore stabbed at the resistance seen at 73.65 and fell lower towards the end of the New York session, posting a long-legged doji, which is indecisiveness. As the market pushes higher, it is finding further supply, and no doubt from the rejection and the hesitation towards that top side from the long-legged doji, could see a slight weaker play into tonight as the market looks towards the US inflationary numbers and also the US Federal Reserve's minutes. No doubt the market will be keen to see what the outcome is and therefore to assess whether the Fed will start tapering back its bond buying of 120 billion. Also, looking at the technical pattern, the RSI still needs to confirm the market bearishness and also the break of the 60-day moving average, which comes in roughly, we just highlight there, at 73.15. A close underneath there would give further indication towards the downside and look back to the bottom side of the range around 72 figure 25. The euro still pushing towards that bottom side of the range and still at present holding towards that target of 113.5, as the US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, is still lingering around the yearly highs around 94.40. A close above there from a New York close would give us further indication to a rise to the region of 95, and hence, due to the euro weighted at 57.6, would see further weakness. In all that said, though, keep an eye on this bullish divergence, because if the US dollar does reject that top side, we could see a strong move towards the top side of the 116 region given to this divergence here. However, still need confirmation on the break, and we still need confirmation of the US dollar. Dollar yen's backing away from its highs and presently poses a weaker play into the European session. Overall, though, the market needs to be a little bit more into a negative case and a lot of work to do on the downside to reverse this 3-day bullish run. The sterling, a little bit mixed, as we've seen a few stabs recently at the top side of that range. They're coming in roughly around 136.5. Nevertheless, the technicals have firmed up slightly, so we could see a small impulse to the top side around that sort of 136.5 level before turning lower to 135.70. Looking at the weeklies on CAD Yen, and they are overbought, and also on the dailies, I do anticipate that we are in due for a correction, and there's so no doubt above 91 could see a bull trap set and see a pullback towards 40.50. Gold is attempting to restage its climb back towards the Friday highs, and technically, though, we could still see that if this pattern holds. However, still remain cautious to the downside because a break of 48 would see a further drop to 1,721 to 33. And wrapping up with the oil, what we can see here, there was a shooting star, no follow through due to the lack of no close under 78.65, and also with the Doji here has put a slight indecisiveness. With divergence seen as well, could see a pullback. However, we need the confirmation from the break of 78.65, which would expose the region of $74 a barrel. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.